Hi, this is Shanna Trahan, and I'm reaching out to you today because there's this phenomenal book that I want you to find out about. It's called 10 Ways to Be a Great Parent. I've been in education for a pretty long time and also have a background in counseling and such. And of course, I have my own children. And I just think it's really important that as the kids change, that we look at how parenting changes because the children change. And so I think it's really important from the ages of pre-birth through 17 that we really impact our kids the most that we can so that they can be all that we always hoped that our children could be. So the book is available right now on Kindle, 10 Ways to Be a Great Parent. And then in the next few days, the book will be printable, available through Amazon. So I just felt like, as in working with kids every day and parents, I noticed that sometimes parents just, we're overworked, we're possibly underpaid, we are just pushing, pushing, pushing. And sometimes, unfortunately, the kids can get the short end of the stick. So this is not with everyone, it's not all the time. However, I think that there is some main components that we can put into place, despite some of our work challenges and things like that, that can really help us to create or design and raise the kind of kids that we really want, to help us, to be there for us, to protect us as we're getting older. So when we look at a lot of the things that's happening in the world and Washington, across the globe, it's up to us to promote goodness and kindness and all the things that's lovely and nice, and even realism within our children, so that when they grow up, they can make good, solid decisions. Doesn't mean that they won't mess up. No, it doesn't mean that. None of us are perfect. And so we all can mess up. I've messed up. Most people, because we're human, have messed up. But the big thing is not about messing up, but it's about learning from your mistakes. And so this book is also written because I have made some parenting mistakes and I have learned and grown from them. I've made changes. So from child one to child two, I made changes to benefit the second child that I wish that I had realized when I had the first child. But the good thing about it is now you don't have to make some of the mistakes I made with my first. You can start off with your first child knowing some of those great things to put in place from the beginning so that your child can feel secure and have a good life no matter where they are, no matter the things you're going through. And you can promote all the great things that you want to see in your child, not just as their child, but also as they grow up to be older. I just want to say that every parent is valuable. Every child is valuable. And Shanna Trahan knows that. As working as a school counselor, I get to see the ins and outs of so many people. Having worked in psychiatric hospitals, I've also seen children and adults that really are struggling and dealing with a lot of things. And we really have to, as parents, remember it is about our children. Once we have children, it's about them and their well-being and their security and their safety. And so I was sitting in a professional development the other day, and this entity shared 1 in 10 children are either molested or raped by the time they're 18. And I thought that was such an awfully high number. And I know that we have such great parents out here. And I just want you guys to be encouraged that with you being focused, with you knowing those key things, the 10 ways to be a great parent, and with support from family and friends, that you can certainly ensure that your child is not one of those 10 to be molested or raped or adversely affected by a predator in your family or in your neighborhood or in your community, someone at work or at school. It's very important to take that parenting role really seriously. So I just encourage you on right now on Kindle, the book is going for $2.99 because, I think that this important information needs to get out to as many people as possible. And it should not matter how much money you bring home. Everybody can afford $2.99. So if you know somebody who's about to have a baby, buy the book, 10 Ways to Be a Great Parent. If you have kids that are somewhere between haven't been born yet and about 15 or 16, buy the book. If you know someone who's had trouble with their children, buy the book, because I know you don't have time to read 500 or 600 pages to figure it out. And so that's why I gave you a synopsis of some of the most important ideas that are tried and true, that are going to help you to get through your parenting. So I just want to encourage you right now to visit Kindle, Amazon online. And as I said, the Kindle version is available today, and the printable version, which I think is $5.99, that one will be available in the next few days. But anyway, please buy a book for yourself. Once you've read it, share it, and or buy one for you and a few for your friends. It's very important, guys. The state of our nation depends on you as parents and what you're teaching your kids and how you're training them to grow up in the world and to function with others. So I just want to say thank you for taking this time to watch this video. Thank you for going on to Amazon.com, looking in Kindle. Again, my name, Shanna, S-H-A-N-A, Trahan, T-R-A-H-A-N. The title of the book, the number 10, 10 Ways to Be a Great Parent. So I look forward to your positive feedback. And if there's any questions that you have, please feel free to leave them. And my goal is to try to get back with you ASAP. And lastly, as a parent, as an educator, as someone in counseling, I don't know everything and I don't have all the answers, but certainly if there's an answer I don't have, we can work together to find out a good answer for your particular situation and scenario. So be blessed. Have a good day. Thank you.